लिए चलते हैं रिलायंस की सालाना आम बैठक में। रिलायंस एजीएम की बैठक शुरू हो चुकी है।
The company has taken all feasible steps to ensure that the shareholders are provided an opportunity to participate in the annual general meeting and vote. Adequate video conferencing facility and live webcast of the proceedings of this meeting have also been provided. The requisite quorum is present and therefore I call the meeting to order. Register of directors and key managerial personnel and their shareholding and register of contracts or arrangements in which directors are interested are available. This will remain accessible to the members for inspection electronically if they so desire. I wish to introduce, for the benefit of our new members, my colleagues on the board of our company. Shri Adil Zanul Bhai, Shri R.S. Gujral, Dr. Shumit Banerjee, Srimati Arundhati Bhattacharya, His Excellency Yasir Al-Rumayyan, Shri K.V. Chaudhary, Srimati Neeta M. Ambani, Shri Nikhil R. Meswani, Shri Hital R. Meswani, Shri P.M.S. Prasad, and Shri P.K. Kapil. All directors of the company are present at this meeting. Shri Alok Agarwal, Shri V. Shrikant, Chief Financial Officers, Srimati Savitri Parekh, Company Secretary, and Shri K. Sethuraman, and the representatives of our statutory auditors and secretarial auditor of the company are also present at this meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, notice dated August 6, 2022, convening this annual general meeting and a copy of the annual report for the financial year ended March 31st, 2022 has already been circulated to the members of the company electronically. With your permission, I shall take them as read. The auditor's report on the standalone and consolidated financial statements and the secretarial audit report of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2022 do not contain any qualification, reservation, adverse remark or disclaimer. Accordingly, the reports are not required to be read out as provided in the Companies Act 2013. Now, I will begin my formal address to the shareholders. My dear share owners, Namaste. A very warm good afternoon to each and every one of you. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 45th Annual General Meeting of Reliance Industries Limited. Like the previous 2 years, this AGM is also hosted on a digital platform. The digital platform enables more shareholders from across the world to participate in the AGM. I miss the warmth and the bonhomie of our personal interactions. I sincerely hope that next year we will be able to switch to a hybrid mode which will combine the best of both physical and digital modes. Friends, 2 weeks ago, we celebrated Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75th anniversary of India's independence. Our visionary Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji, in his most inspiring speech on August 15th, has given us a clear roadmap to make the next 25 years the most transformational in the history of our motherland. The Panch Pran, or the 5 imperatives he has articulated, will surely make India a developed nation by 2047. He has aptly described that the next 25 years is India's Amrit Kal, the era of elixir. Within the next one generation, India is set to achieve more than all the post-independent generations have collectively achieved so far. And Reliance is set to make a far greater contribution to India's prosperity and progress than we have done so far. Friends, the world has almost fully overcome the COVID pandemic. This is heartening. However, there is uncertainty again due to heightened geopolitical tensions and global risks. There is severe economic stress in many parts of the world. Rising fuel, food, and fertilizer prices are impacting everyone in the world. high inflation and supply disruptions are triggering recessions. Amidst this global unpredictability, India stands tall as a beacon of growth and stability. The government's skillful management of the pandemic and the pragmatic approach in dealing with the ensuing economic challenges have helped India emerge stronger than before, wiser than before, and more resilient than before. I would like to congratulate our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji, for his far-sighted leadership, and our Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, for her exemplary stewardship in navigating the Indian economy through a period of unprecedented challenges. The most profound lesson that the world has learned from the pandemic is, greater the adversity, greater still is humanity's inner strength to conquer it, provided we care for each other. Friends, this prompts me to reiterate the core philosophy of Reliance, the philosophy of we care. We care for our employees and their families. We care for all our stakeholders, customers, shareholders, and partners. We care for India and all 1.4 billion Indians. We care for the planet and its people. It is the philosophy of doing good to do well. It is the philosophy to create greater value for others first. The ever-expanding circle of care enhances respect for Reliance globally and ensures its sustainable growth year after year, decade after decade, and generation after generation. Dear friends, let me now speak about the business and financial performance of your company in the year 2022. Reliance has continued to make all-around progress across its businesses. Our company became India's first corporate to cross $100 billion in annual revenues. Reliance's consolidated revenues grew 47% to 7.93 lakh crores or $104.6 billion. Reliance's annual consolidated EBITDA crossed the crucial milestone of 1.25 lakh crores. And in true we care spirit, Reliance Foundation continued to benefit millions of people across the country. Reliance not only set higher benchmarks of serving the community, but also created business value and societal value on an unparalleled scale. Reliance's exports grew a massive 75% to cross 250,000 crores. We accounted for nearly 8.4% of India's merchandise exports in the year, up from 6.8% last year. During the year 22, Reliance continued to be the largest taxpayer in India. Reliance's contribution to the national exchequer by way of various direct and indirect taxes increased 38.8% to 188,012 crores. Reliance also set new records in creating jobs for Indians. Reliance added 2.32 lakh jobs across all its businesses, with Reliance Retail becoming one of the largest employers in the country. Friends, let me start with our digital services business, Jio. Over the past year, Jio has further consolidated its position as India's #1 digital services provider. Today, we have 421 million mobile broadband subscribers on our 4G network, and they consume, on average, nearly 20 gigabits of broadband data every month, which is nearly double their consumption from the year before. Inspired by a dynamic Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji's Digital India initiative, our country has seen the emergence and scale-up of multiple world-class national platforms which have brought enormous benefits and ease of living to ordinary citizens, like Aadhaar, a common national identity for 1.3 billion Indians, like Jan Dhan, a self-service bank account that has brought financial inclusion to over 460 million unbanked Indians, especially women, like RuPay, an indigenous payment card network with over 630 million card holders, and like UPI, one of the most accessible digital payment system with a monthly volume of over 6 billion transactions. Like Ayushman Bharat, providing health coverage to over 500 million Indians. Another example is our Prime Minister's path-breaking Startup India initiative, under which India has launched over 73,000 new startups in the last 6 years. They have collectively attracted nearly $63 billion of investment and contributed to the creation of lakhs of new employment opportunities. And we have the example of how India has used digital connectivity and digital platforms to stay resilient even during the COVID-19 pandemic. With both humility and pride, I would like to state that all these phenomenal accomplishments became possible because Jio built a world-class 4G digital infrastructure at the right time with sufficient capacity and offered it most affordably to every Indian to take India to global leadership. Let me now talk about Jio's fixed line network. Jio's high quality, redundant and always available fiber optic network.
Jio True 5G mobile broadband will shift gears yet again, and we can enjoy even more video and immersive content. That too, consistently in ultra high definition quality, no matter where you are. This also means that you will get a dramatically superior experience when you use your favorite video streaming and video calling mobile applications. 5G will not only enhance all your current mobile experiences, but will also create new and first-time experiences that will only be possible with 5G. For example, for the first time, the ultra-low latency of Jio True 5G will enable real-time applications like cloud gaming, even while you are on the move. And in the near future, it will also enable immersive experiences like augmented reality with Jio Glass and devices from many other partners.
An even more exciting possibility of Jio 5G is ultra-high speed fixed broadband. And since you get fiber-like speeds over the air without any wires, we are calling it Jio Air Fiber. With Jio Air Fiber, it is now really easy and really quick to connect your home and on top of that, because it's an end-to-end wireless solution, there are no wires coming into your home or creating a tangle inside. With such a simple process, literally hundreds of millions of homes and offices can be connected to ultra-high speed broadband, that too in a very short period of time. And India can once again be in the top 10 nations even for fixed broadband. And the two-way interactivity enabled by Jio Air Fiber can create completely new and highly engaging experiences for the entire family, like interactive live content, cloud gaming, immersive shopping, and much more, with focus on continuously enhancing customer experience and privacy. For example, Reliance and Jio are bringing some of the best sporting events like IPL to viewers in India and abroad through our digital platforms. Let's take a look at how we might watch an interactive live IPL match in the very near future with Jio Air Fiber on a large screen. Instead of a traditional broadcast experience, the big difference you can see is that because of gigabit speeds of Jio Air Fiber, we can now deliver not just one video stream, but multiple video streams showing multiple camera angles at the same time live. That too in ultra high definition. And we can dynamically choose which camera angle we want to focus on while having a preview of multiple other live video streams simultaneously. This makes every sports game truly immersive, even better than a real match experience. You can even have a watch party with your friends through live video calls no matter where they are in India. Almost like you're watching a match sitting together in the stadium.
This is exciting. Another possibility with Jio 5G is how it can save money for customers in unexpected ways. For example, let's take personal computers. Today, most homes have to buy a PC or a laptop and spend even more money to upgrade it every few years. Now, using Jio Air Fiber, customers can do away with all such expenses. and opt to use a virtual PC that is hosted in the cloud. This is a concept that we call Geo Cloud PC. No large upfront investments, no upgrades, and you only pay to the extent you use the cloud PC, resulting in a super affordable way to bring the power of a PC, even multiple PCs, to every Indian home and business. This will be a game changer for every student, every gig worker, and every small business in our country, be it a pharmacy or a doctor's clinic, a grocer or a hotel, a consultant or a chartered accountant. Everyone can get an affordable computer through Geo Cloud PC and Geo Air Fiber. Even large enterprises can use this solution. Across the Reliance Group itself, we use a lot of computers, and we are now replacing most of these with Geo Cloud PCs. And talking of large enterprises, Geo 5G can also be used to create private 5G networks for large enterprises. When compared to traditional enterprise Wi-Fi networks, 5G networks provide better reliability, better coverage, better data security, higher scalability, and lower cost, especially in demanding situations. Factories of the future and Industry 4.0, where reliability and performance are the topmost concerns, will be powered by private 5G working hand in hand with operational and information technology. For instance, we can use autonomous robotic vehicles to move goods in the demanding environment of a factory floor. And all these vehicles can be monitored and controlled in real time using Geo Private 5G. Another interesting area is energy, which is a major operating cost for most industries. We'll now be able to continuously monitor the energy consumption of each and every equipment in any facility using smart sensors connected via 5G. And we can analyze this rich data using connected intelligence and optimize energy consumption and other operational parameters, thereby increasing efficiency, enhancing productivity, and reducing cost. Because every facility will now be a connected facility, we can monitor all aspects of our operations in real time, even when people are working from home.
We're excited by the endless possibilities of Geo 5G and technology to serve humanity and to improve lives of hundreds of millions of our citizens. For example, take agriculture. Geo 5G connected drones can be used for spraying organic fertilizer on crops across the large tracts of farmland in a timely manner, thereby improving yield and reducing cost for our farmers.
Or take healthcare. Ambulances equipped with tele-ICUs can reach patients faster, and doctors can use 5G connectivity to remotely monitor a patient's vitals in real time and to deliver critical care even while patients are in transit to an emergency room. This can result in millions of lives saved.
Or take education. Providing quality education to the 250 million children of our country is a key development goal for India. Through Geo 5G, we can create the digital infrastructure for delivering high-quality educational content to every student and every classroom across our nation. Padhega India, to badhega India. Through 5G, we will now connect a larger number of end devices across multiple areas, just as we have demonstrated. The current 800 million connected internet devices will double to 1.5 billion connected internet devices within a year itself, with 5G getting rolled out in India.
Very soon, we are opening a Geo 5G Experience Center in Mumbai for the public. We will showcase these and many more exciting use cases and possibilities of Geo 5G there for everyone to experience firsthand, even before they are launched in the market. We invite one and all to visit us and experience the magic of Geo True 5G.
With that, let us now invite our chairman back on stage.
Thanks, Akash and Kiran. Friends, we are also privileged to have some of the world's leading technology players as our strong partners in our Made in India 5G collaboration. We are excited to work with Meta in realizing our vision of bringing the benefits of immersive technology to everyone. We believe India's vibrant digital ecosystem can play a critical role in shaping the metaverse and bring new possibilities in education, healthcare, and commerce 4.0. We are working with Google to develop ultra-affordable 5G smartphones for India and to leverage the advanced capabilities of Google Cloud to offer Jio's private 5G stack and other 5G-enabled solutions to both domestic and global users at scale. We are partnering with Microsoft to expand the Azure ecosystem in India and to develop a vibrant ecosystem of cloud-enabled business applications and solutions, especially for small and medium businesses. We are working with Intel on technologies used in Jio's cloud-scale data centers and 5G edge locations and in infrastructure for cutting-edge applications like artificial intelligence. And we have well-established relations with leading global network technology providers like Ericsson, Nokia, Samsung, and Cisco. And today, I want to announce one more exciting partnership with Qualcomm, who is not only a global semiconductor and communications technology major, but also one of our valued investors in Jio Platforms. To share a few words on this partnership, I have with me today my dear friend and the CEO of Qualcomm, Mr. Cristiano Amon.
Thank you, Mukesh. I'm privileged to be speaking to all of you. The 5G spectrum auctions are behind us, and Reliance Jio is well positioned to drive digital transformation across all aspects of life in India, utilizing your excellent position in the 700 megahertz, 3500 megahertz, and 26 gigahertz spectrum. Jio plans for reaching 1,000 cities are ambitious, but I'm confident in its proven ability to execute. A great example was the paradigm-shifting 4G rollout in 2016. We worked together to deliver innovation at scale, including advanced LTE data services for devices used by consumers and micro-enterprises across India. The results have been incredible. According to the GSMA, there has been a significant improvement in the urban-rural connectivity gap, and data consumption